Number 24, West Virginia women's basketball lost to unranked Oklahoma State 68-61. So what exactly happened? Oklahoma State was up 35-26 at halftime. Yes, Oklahoma State only scored 33 points in the second half, including 9 in the fourth quarter, and West Virginia scored 35 points overall. At the end of the day, they just did not make it up the deficit. And I'm going to go over the last minute of the game just to give some context, and I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize every single sequence. And I'll go over stats as well, and I apologize if I look down for that as well. So, around 59 seconds left, Lauren Field, got an offensive rebound after a missed three around 1:04 left. And offensive rebound was around 59 seconds, and Oklahoma State was already up 66-59. At that point, Jordan Harrison turned the ball over around 53 seconds left. And Lauren Fields fouled around 34 seconds left, and Anna Gret Ossie turned the ball over, and Jordan Harrison got a steal and made a layup. So 66-61. Oklahoma State called timeout, probably to advance the ball. Lauren Fields had to foul. Hemingway had to foul. Around 16 seconds left, and a little over that, around 14 seconds left again, just to get them to the foul line. And Riley Langerman made both free throws, so 68-61 at that point. West Virginia called timeout, and Jordan Harrison missed a three, and Staley Hurd got the defensive rebound. Obviously, West Virginia decided, you know what, let's not do the foul game. It doesn't make any sense here, because it was going to get only bigger in terms of deficit and the loss here. Now I'm going to go over stats for the game. Points out turners favored Oklahoma State, actually 20-12. And when West Virginia loses games, normally they don't have more points out turnovers than the other team. And yes, last game they had more points out turnovers than Baylor did, but Baylor found a way to win that game. Fast break points favored West Virginia, though, 11-2. Points in the paint, Oklahoma State won that battle, 36-28. And West Virginia did not shoot the ball good in this game. 37.9% from the field on 58 attempts. 23.1% on threes on 26 attempts. 78.6% on free throws on 14 attempts. That's a good number. 30 rebounds, 11 of those offensive. 7 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, 23 fouls, 10 points off the bench, and 2 double-digit scores that combined for 39 points, and 2 other players 6 more points. 8 plus 6, that's 14. Yeah. As for Oklahoma State, they only had 8 points off the bench, and 3 double-digit scores that combined for 13 plus 22, that's 35 plus 15, that's 50 points, and it's not including 2 other players. It's 6 more points that combined for 14, 8 plus 6. And they shot 49% from the field on 49 attempts. Made 30 threes on 12 attempts. 80% on free throws on 20 attempts. 31 rebounds. 7 of those offensive. 17 assists. 9 steals. 3 blocks. 19 turnovers. And 17 fouls. So what these two teams are going for. And with this loss, this hurts West Virginia. One, they're not going to be ranked next week when it comes to conference tournament. That is obvious based on this loss alone. Second, they drop in the Big 12 standings. They got swept by Baylor, as we all know. Baylor now passes them in the Big 12 standings. I'm just telling the truth. And if you're a top 4 seed in the Big 12 tournament, you get a double bye. Now that becomes a risk that they're not going to get that somehow. They have to hope Baylor loses. And you're going to laugh when I say who they play next. So West Virginia plays TCU at home. They do have Sedona Prince back, but I don't know how likely that is that West Virginia would lose to TCU at home. And West Virginia plays good at home. Now, for Oklahoma State, their last game of the regular season at Baylor, and Baylor's won 4 straight games. So, and I'll go with the Big 12 standings officially tomorrow before all the, that morning, before some of the other games happen. But yeah, this is a big deal for Baylor. They beat them twice despite being lower in the Big 12 standings. Now they moved up. And that's where sweeping a team comes in handy when you have the same exact conference record. And this could get interesting if Iowa State ends up with the same conference record as West Virginia. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, it does. Because if Iowa State were to somehow beat Kansas State on the road, and then they beat Cincinnati, which they're one of the worst teams in the conference, at home, if they win those two games, I don't know how they're going to designate who's the fourth place team in the Big 12. Baylor beat West Virginia twice. Iowa State didn't. Iowa State and West Virginia split. But I don't know how they're going to do that. But if you're a Baylor fan, you wouldn't want Iowa State to lose to Kansas State on the road. And I get Kansas State may not be as good as their ranking. And I know Aoka Lee's back, but last time Iowa State played Kansas State lost. But that was in Ames. So this is why Baylor fans, including myself, need Iowa State to lose tomorrow to Kansas State. So no upset there. And we know Baylor lost to Iowa State. I know that. If Iowa State would lose and Baylor wins their next game, they're going to be a top 4 seed somehow. Despite the up and downs in the Big 12. Like win one game, lose one game. Win one game, lose the next game. And now they are in a 4-game winning streak. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So make money out this. Of course, liking the video, comment the video really helps the YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell as well.